Hey people, I'm out here reflecting this morning, doing a little stroll around the lawn. I like it out here. It's getting cold, but that's what's so cool is your body can adapt, right? Your body's anti-fragile if you make it that way.
First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is no.
While America's infrastructure.
We fought for moral reasons. We stood up for what was right.
This nation will rise up.
Was reflecting because what I've started doing recently, especially now that I've been back in Minnesota after a trip to Texas, is noticing how you start your day. Like if you're not intentionally starting your day, you're setting yourself up to just get swept away by something that is more powerful than you. Like I used to just wake up and just immediately start going into work. Well, I used to wake up and then just drink coffee right away and then go into work. But obviously, if that's like, there's a time and place for that. Don't get me wrong. There's for sure a time and place to that. And anyone who's giving you that advice of like, work smarter, not harder, is also probably not working on something that's aligned with their purpose. Because I'd prefer to work harder and smarter all the time. And so what I've been doing recently to apply this in my life, and maybe something that you can get from this video out of value, is looking at what do you need to do in the first 10, 20 minutes of your day to set yourself up right. For me, it's going outside, right? It's enjoying the freedom I've created for myself. Because for a lot of time, I did not have this level of freedom. For a long time, I had to wake up and immediately my phone was ringing and I had shit I had to do. Like when I was living in Newark, New Jersey, and I was working with this guy, Gerard Adams. Shout out Gerard. He's building an empire, and I was one of his right-hand men. And that required me to basically be on call 24/7. And that was at a younger phase of my career. It was great. But that was for a certain time and certain place, right? Because you do that too much, you get burned out. That was the culture we had. It was a hustle culture. And that's now a part of me. And at the same time, this is beyond just hustle culture. Now, I have to look at more working on the business. Like you have to know where you're at in the process too. So a lot of times you'll find people that, at least I see, I'll talk to a lot of guys who are still very early on in their entrepreneurial journey. They probably haven't even created a business, or they have, but they're not really having success. And they think that they can just have this freedom, in the morning to do whatever they want, the freedom throughout the day to do whatever they want. And you can kind of do that, but you got to be really honest with yourself. Like if you're having your own business and you've never put in an 8, 10, or 12 hour day, you don't actually have a business. Like you don't actually really want it. You just want the idea of it because someone on Instagram sold you that vision. Well, how about this for a vision, right? For the past 6 years, ever since I was 16, I was having businesses, but over the past 6 years, I've hopped from business to business, and some of it being my stuff, some is partnerships, from digital marketing agencies to e-commerce to doing like project management, consulting with people. And now I finally found a business that actually creates passive income for me, where of course I still work, but my type of work is it's actually fulfilling. Like it's actually very, very fulfilling because throughout the day I'm getting to talk with people and help people break through at the deepest level. Not some bullshit meditation, spiritual meditation, and you have some insight into your life. No, it's like step by step rebuilding your entire life, your entire understanding of reality in a systematic way that's accurate to reality. If you want more info on that, you watch my other videos. It's Techno Tutor. But back to this point of how do you design your day, or how do you set up your day? You have to be honest where you're at in your journey of your business. And then when you have a new phase or a new season to your business, look at your schedule. Look at how do you spend your morning, your afternoon, your evening. And then now I've learned, for the first 30, 45 minutes of the day, I go on a walk. I enjoy it. I spend some time reading. But for a while, I had to sacrifice on reading. I had to sacrifice on going on walks. It's really worthy of reflection, because if you're not doing that, something else is running your life, and it's not you. It's this system that we live in. It's this world that's very demanding, right? And it's anything from your social media to your schedule to what your boss is telling you to do, all that stuff. So take a moment today, right? Look at what actually makes sense for you. Like, what's going to get you to the life where it's not just best for you, but it's best for everyone included. That's really worthy of reflection, because you only get one life, you know? Stop thinking that you have all this time to just waste. Like, time's the only thing, you'll never get any of it back. So, you know, make the most of it. And when I'm going on walks, am I just listening to music or random stuff? Like, no, I'm developing myself. I'm listening to the right audios. You know, I'm training myself. And yeah, it's some of the most rewarding stuff, because it gives me time to think before I really start my day. It's expansive. Look at this view. Pretty cool. It's starting to get frosty here. But good thing I'm hardy. The body's anti-fragile. Bonus tip, what is anti-fragile? Anti-fragile is something that actually gets stronger the more disorder it's exposed to. We usually think, oh, I don't want disorder, it's stressful. How about you get stronger with the stress? So it's actually to your advantage to be in stressful situations. That's what I've learned, and that's how I got here. Still have a long way to go. You're going to see a lot of it. But for now, take something from this, which is look at your day. What are you doing? Like, for real, what are you doing throughout your day? Something one of my mentors, Avery, brought this up to me. This guy's making millions and millions of dollars in his early 20s. Here's why. He taught me something. It's called the mini day schedule. And for a whole week, he encouraged me to do this. For 7 days, write down in a notebook everything you do with the time. So all day, you're writing down what you're doing. You're going to see just how much time you waste. And then you learn how to batch your day in actions. Maybe I'll make a video about that later on. But for now, just look at what do you do throughout the day? How much of it is wasted? And then can you even direct yourself in the moment? Let's say you do realize, I'm scrolling on Facebook. Do you actually stop and direct yourself to the best thing you could do that would make you more money or make you a bigger impact? Or do you know, oh, I'm scrolling, you feel bad, and then guess what? You just keep doing it. You know, how much in control of your life are you? Are you really in control? Well, prove it to yourself. All right. That's enough for this morning. Peace. Hey everyone. So I don't sponsor my videos at all, but I do like to at least say, for those who resonate with the message that I share, I do offer both personal mentorship as well as business mentorship. In personal life, I've made a lot of moves over the past few years. Now I have a beautiful wife, homestead, and all of that. In terms of business, I have one of my companies went from 3K to 30K a month in profit, as well as I have another business that I'm at over 150K this year in investments and things like that. So if that resonates and you want to actually make a positive impact with that type of money, just reach out, send me a message, and we'll chat.